Good afternoon all. I hope you're all well there on Thursday afternoon already. So today I want you to think about when you go and see a customer or a prospective customer about the home security, what exactly are you offering? Are you just offering an intruder alarm, or are you looking at their actual security requirements and their safety requirements for the complete home? So the hub system now has a GSM in the panel that basically, if the Wi-Fi ever goes down, whether they're at home or away from the home, it's always on, they're always protected, always signalling the monitoring station, and it's a roaming signal, so you don't need to worry about the Wi-Fi going down. As against other alarm systems, a lot of systems out there do rely on the internet. If there's a power cut, then that's going to be a problem because the router's going to go down. But on this system, it has a SIM card in that's optional, included in the kit, and that's always active. So that's the first thing. The next thing to look at is, are you just offering normal, pretty boring intruder alarm sensors, or are you asking the customer what would happen if their alarm system actually activated? So now you can have camera PIRs on the alarm. This is the new camera PIR from JCI. And the key thing with this is the customer and the monitoring station can see exactly why the alarm's gone off. So it's not full CCTV. They don't need full CCTV for inside the house, but this is about knowing why the alarm's gone off if it has. So put camera PIRs in the key areas or the vulnerable areas or the central areas. 1 or 2 in a house is a great way of protecting a house from that side of things. Other things to think about: does the customer have a flat roof area they want to protect? So if they had a flat roof area they want to protect, you could use curtain sensors inside the windows, so that allows them to arm the alarm when they're in bed, and that'll protect that. Flat roof areas, bungalows, great sensor for that sort of thing. If you have a conservatory or a garage, you should really be using a dual tech sensor, because a normal sensor will be prone to false alarms that you might get in your garage. You get drafts, you get conservatories where they get hot. A dual tech sensor ain't going to false alarm in those instances from that side of things. Other things to think about is how the customer wants to use the alarm. Do they want to use the keypad, or do they like the idea of having a key fob that they can use when they go in and out? Do they have kids? Would you trust your kids with a key fob? I probably wouldn't. So maybe get some proximity tags and have a separate keypad on the alarm system. And on this system, you've got a range of different keypads that you can have on the alarm system from that side of things. Are they worried about a fire? Now, everybody will have a fire detector in the house nowadays, I'd expect. So people say, well, why is your system different? Well, this is now a monitored fire alarm system when they're away from the house. So if you've got pets in the house, for me, this is a game changer, because this is potentially going to save your pet's life if you're away from the home, because now this would alert the monitoring station and they can actually do something about the fire. God forbid you should have a fire when you're away from the house. Other things to think about. People think of flood detectors and think, well, I've never had a flood. I don't live in like Hereford where there's loads of floods. But if you ask people, have they had a boiler burst, have they had a water leak from the bathroom, you'll probably get a different answer. I mean, I can think of in the last 3 years, I've probably had 3 water leaks in different houses. So now a water leak detector sensor will just sit underneath the bath in an area, and that will just have a probe on it, and that will protect you and alert the monitoring station and alert you, saving you from water damage, burst water pipes, damage to the downstairs kitchen, get there, kitchen roof. If it's above your bathroom, no worries, you get alerted earlier, you can do something about it. Then what we're thinking about is, do they want to have a deterrent? So having a deterrent is the idea of basically preventing a break-in before it happens. And ideally with a burglar alarm, if you can put out a deterrent that deters a burglar, then you've done your job. It's not about, God forbid you should have a break-in, it's about deterring the burglar. So with this system, you can have Power G plug-in devices. So this works on the same frequency as the alarm system radio, and this can automate with the alarm, and you can turn lights on and off through the system on this. So really, today it's just about thinking about, this isn't just a boring security system, this is far more of it. And the more you talk to the customer about the lifestyle and what they actually want to achieve, you're going to be different from other people, and you're going to find that really helpful. So I hope you found this useful today. If you have any questions, give me a shout. Have a great day, and we'll speak soon. Thanks a lot.